Where do I start? Well, I've got this tank filling up at the moment. First things first, get this thing filled right up, and I can blow this out. I've got my wire terminated. Good solid connections in there. Good terminal block. It's all properly connected and taped up for safety. I did grab a spare one of these too, so in case I needed more. So quite handy to have these things. For this terminal block on this motor, I'm going to have to make a plate to go behind this terminal block with 2 holes in the middle to adapt this to the motor, because the motor has lots of finer length bolts that'll go on there like that. And those 2 holes got to go out to adapt this plate on another washer plate, which I have like that. I bolt that down here like that. And then we'll replace the old rusty one that was in there. Yeah, so I'll try and get this to come off. I'll try, but otherwise I have to use one of these ones to earth it with. Find the bloody screw for those threads. It does leak a little bit. No, I didn't have any bloody, I was going to take this off and get a 1-inch nipple to go straight onto there, but I got this tap I've recently refurbished. I'll just use this. This would be alright. Now I'll switch off, turn the air off, and we'll see how much we've got to blow this motor out. I don't want to get it all full of dust. That's this motor. It's all connected up, all earthed. Made sure it's got good continuity, and I did that. Oh, that's right. Does it work alright? No smoking, nothing, it works good. Now, because this is such an old motor, it's not designed to be run on these frequencies on an inverter, because the way those windings are, they're not coated and absolutely drenched in lacquer, and they're not one solid piece, so to speak. The advantage of that with a modern motor is the windings are all lacquered so tightly that they can't move independently against each other and vibrate and cause a short. And these windings really haven't got that very much on them. They're not moving that I can see, but what happens is with these older motors, they higher frequencies cause the windings to rub on each other if there's any loose spots, and they'll rub through and they'll short together. So I'll have to clean this thing right up, wash it all in terps, and re-varnish these windings real tightly and seal them up as hard as I can so they can't rub against each other and cause a short. But it works. I don't see anything moving in there, but I don't hear any rattling, so it's alright. Can't go backwards on this drive. Stop. Oh yeah, there's so much mass in that rotor, this thing can't stop it on its own. This will only stop a certain amount of horsepower, the mass in the rotor. If it's too heavy, this drive won't stop it. It's too hard for it, too much current. I'll have to rig up an external braking resistor on this drive. Stop. Yeah, I need an external braking resistor if I'm going to stop this motor from high speed. The driver can't do it on its own, it needs a braking resistor on that. This should blow the traces and blow itself at smithereens trying to stop that thing. Escape, getting back to the normal settings. Yeah, see, just when got to set itself down. Slow down. Slow it down first, then I can stop it. There. Yeah, if it goes too fast, that drive can't stop this thing on its own, so I've got to put an external braking just on it, otherwise I'll blow the drive up, or I'll chip it out like I just seen just before. Well, that's going, and it's blowing air out this way, so it's sucking it in, which is what I want it to do, suck the air out this way. I'm going to sand that shaft down now. Run some sandpaper over that shaft, clean it, and it should be all good. And I'm going to rebuild that terminal block, adapt that to go in there, and that's it. Oh, let's go get some sandpaper. Right, the motor runs good. All I've got to do now is just get those bearings nice and silenced up with some grease. Clean it right up and fabricate a plate so this terminal block bolts in an existing enclosure, put a new top on it, and that's it. Put it one of these modern Coll grip nuts on it and she's done. Runs quite well. Right, this is the Lauer pump motor for Machine Man. Yeah, the pump was missing because the pump was buggered. Yeah, they found this just chucked in the dirt in the back of the scrap pile of the shed. Same place I got these motors from. So I took the stainless steel front plate that was on it off the front of it. This thing wouldn't turn. I had to feed up using the same method to feed this big motor up with. Bit weak to start. It'd be a 2800 RPM too. 2800 RPM motor. I'm going to just attempt to pull it apart and see what size bearings in it, see if they'll fit my dishwasher. If not, well, I'll put that dishwasher in storage till I find more bearings to fit it. Next motor, we've got to pull it back off this and secure this terminal cover. That terminal block's loose in there, I can't have that, they've got to fix that before I could start to power this thing up again. It's not a propulsion start, I don't think. Definitely not a propulsion start, not that old. One of the early induction start induction motors. I'll charge that air back up. We can start using to clean this other motor out. And this neck comes apart. Okay, we've got one there, and a bolt on the bottom to pull this front belly housing off. I can start to pull this apart. There's holes down there in case the seal leaks. Bit rusty in here, so the seal must have been leaked at some point. It's pretty corroded down there. Yeah, the seal gave way in it, that's why I threw it out. These and the Davies are quite good pumps, those Bunnings shit ones. Don't know how good they are. They're obviously a cheap ass China pump. These and the Davies are the best for water pumps. Poor Charlotte, she's lonely now. Bloody Whisker's pissed off, damn it. A good cat too. We're going to miss him. I'm really sad about that. Little bastard, he'd piss off, isn't he? He's always been the wandering cat though. Bloody hell. Starting to miss him already. He was a bloody good cat. The best meows, best temperament. Bloody hell. Yeah. I'm going to let this charge up for a little bit. I'm going to go have lunch. Now, you shouldn't put more than 100 or 150 even for these taps. I'm not going to let it get that high, so I'm going to keep an eye on it. If the pressure's high enough, I'll stop the air. This is obviously a molded blast, designed for water pressure up to at least 100 psi of water pressure. That's probably about it. The washer's leaking there. Which is something I've got to fix actually. Good way to pressure test it, I'm going to have to get a new O-ring for this. It's got to go back out the front. I'll put a new O-ring in this stem bit, because it leaked out of here originally. I have to change this washer here. You get the fixer tap kits. You get the fixer tap kits from Bunnings to fix these old taps. It's an old Nilo Metropolitan Works ones. There's newer ones of these at Bunnings they get from China. They just tend to spray out and make a hell of a mess. These have a more controlled flow to them, there's older ones. So it's worthwhile fixing. As long as the threads in here aren't stuffed. Ah well. I'll listen to where the leaks are before I put this thing back in service. Oh, so I have to bolt that back on, new bolts, and put an adapter plate behind that as a washer for those bolts on the motor, then bolt that to the adapter plate. Alright, I have to fabricate a plate for that, and then find out how to get this bloody earth thing off so I can put a new one on there, or use one of these as an earth, which I might have to do anyway because that is not coming off. I hacksawed it so I can get a good screwdriver whenever it still doesn't want to turn. It is stuck. Might have to use one of these as an earth, I think. I broke 2 of the screws off. I got 2 of them out, the other 2 broke off, so I will just go do away with 2 for now. The top cover completely rusted off because this is full of dirt. Anyway, I'll do the rest of this motor, and the rest will be next video. Thanks for watching.